Hello everybody and welcome back to another one on my matchday vlog / reviews for the Preston match today. So Preston have managed to walk away victorious with a 1-0 win over Sheffield Wednesday. So that leaves Preston only 8 points off the playoffs now, so who knows, anything's possible. So guys, just before I get into the review for this game, I want to get your guys' opinions on something. So in the description down below, I'll leave a straw poll link, and what I want you to do is vote for whoever you think has been our player of the season so far. I'll be very interested to know. I know who I'm going to be voting for, but I don't want to sway your minds with anything, so comment down below who has been your player of the season so far. So I'll be very interested to know who your player of the season is so far, North End fans. And also guys, before I get into the review, I must say credit to all the Sheffield Wednesday fans who did make the trip down to Deepdale today. I believe you're the first set of fans to sell out Deepdale this season. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think Bolton came close, but I think Sheffield Wednesday fans are the first to actually sell that end out, so fair play to you, and unfortunately for you guys, you couldn't get the result today, but let's just go into the review now, guys. So from this match, guys, I'm going to pick out 4 players who I thought were all individually excellent and were pivotal players for why I thought we got the 3 points in the end. So the first player has to be, of course, Joe Garner. Of course, grabbing the goal for himself. Only his 4th of the season, but his overall play today was absolutely excellent, like it has all season. And today, the ball finally fell to him. I thought it wasn't going to be his day. I think that Westwood made a good save against him in the first half to deny Garner, and he was really unlucky in that aspect, but he just kept going at them, and getting that goal today for Garner, that meant absolutely everything to him. You can see the passion on his face, and he deserved that goal as well. It was a good goal, good header in from Garner, a classic Joe Garner goal. Hopefully that means he's back to his best now. And another player who I thought was absolutely incredible today. He actually got the man of the match, and that was Adam Reach. I think that Adam Reach playing as a second striker has been absolutely massive for us. He's just such a good player. He's so confident on the ball. He's happy to take on a play. He's fast. He's strong. He's just got everything we've needed in a player for so long, and I'm so happy that we managed to get him for the rest of the season. I'm a massive fan of Adam Reach, and the runs he makes off the ball, he's a very direct player, and that's just what we've been missing. And I think that his partnership with Garner as well, they work very well together. He feeds off all the flick-ons from Garner, and you can see there's a partnership forming there. In my opinion, he's probably better to play up front than Doyle or Hugel is at this point in time. He offers more, in my opinion, than they do, and this current system that we're playing Reach in, it just works so well for him. He feeds off Garner every time he gets the ball, and it's just working so well, so why change it at this point in time? The player that I thought was excellent was Alan Brown. I thought that he had a really good game. He had a tough game in today's game, to be honest, because Sheffield Wednesday play a possession-based game, and to be fair, they did very well at that. In the first half especially, they did a couple of moves, which I was really taken back by, you know. They have some very intricate passes to play, Sheffield Wednesday, and they probably should have got a goal in the first half, if I'm honest, but they seem to be, they don't want to pull the trigger. They want to wait for the perfect opportunity, which in the end came to bite them on the back, really. And it's actually funny that Sheffield Wednesday actually finished with no shots on target in that entire match. So for all the possession they have, especially in the first half, they ended the game with no shots on target, which I was really taken back by, considering how much of the ball they had, especially in the first half, and the chances they created as well. But like I was saying, guys, Alan Brown was absolutely massive. He's he's such an important link we have between the defence and the attack. He's able to do it all. He's a great defensive player, great at going forward, great on the ball, great passer, great vision. He's just absolutely fantastic, and I think he's needed in that midfield with DJ and Gallagher, because sometimes that DJ and Gallagher can go off a bit. I know they're creative players, but sometimes you need someone in the midfield to take them back in, and Alan Brown's just that man. So for his age, he has come on leaps and bounds this season. I've been really staggered by Alan Brown's progression throughout this season, and I just hope it continues, if I'm honest. And then the last player that I thought was excellent for us today was Greg Cunningham. He was absolutely massive for us. I would love to see it if he got 4-star skills on the next FIFA, because he was putting in chops here and there, skill moves everywhere, step overs. His forward runs are so crucial for us. Literally, he just makes so many forward ones, and he's a bit like Adam Reach in that respect. He's a very direct player, and going forward, I just absolutely love him. He's a great crosser of the ball, absolutely fantastic. Defensively as well, he was very solid. He marked Ross Wallace out of the game for the whole match. He was incredibly quiet. I think in the end, he got about 2 or 3 crosses in. Really didn't do much, and that was because of Cunningham silence. Another player that I thought did well for Preston was actually Paul Huntington. I thought that he dealt with everything coming his way today, especially in the air. I thought the Tom Clark was a bit poor today, really, if I'm honest. I know he did make a goal line clearance in the second half, but in the first half especially, he seemed to give the ball away quite a few times, and his link-up play really wasn't the best, and he seems to be caught out of position a few times as well, which has been the case in the last couple of matches for Tom Clark, so hopefully he manages to get himself up from this poor period of form at the moment. Then onto the red card situation. So of course, I thought that Forestieri let Sheffield Wednesday down in many ways, you know. There's no need, especially for what he got sent off as well. He got sent off for 2 yellow cards, the first of which was for a dive, and there's just no need for it at all, you know. And I think a lot of the Sheffield Wednesday fans, it was definitely a dive, but I think a lot of the Sheffield Wednesday fans, it's just naivety, really. It's not needed, and in the end, he's ended up costing their team, really. And then the second yellow card was for a handball, so yet again, there's no need for that sort of stuff to be getting sent off for. There's just no need for it. There was, however, a chance in the first half, I believe, where Callum Woods could have potentially been sent off. I think it was Lee who he went in the back of. He just went absolutely through the back of him, got nowhere near the ball, and I thought that Woods was a bit fortunate to get a yellow card, if I was honest. It was a very bad tackle, but I think that the reason why he did only get a yellow card and not a red card, there wasn't really intent to hurt the other player there. As soon as it happened, he raised his hand up. He said he knew he did something wrong there, and I think for that reason that he didn't get the red card. But in that aspect, we were a little bit lucky, I think, not to end up with 10 men as well. But I did actually think that Woods had a great game. Some of the crosses he managed to deliver into the box were absolutely fantastic today, and I just hope that Woods keeps on progressing as well, because he was kept out of the team for a little bit. He played really well at the start of the season, then he was kept out of the team by Vermeil. Now he seems to be stamping his place back into the team in that right wing back position, so I hope that his performances carry on getting on the up, as he's played really well lately. In terms of the red card, guys, I didn't actually feel that it changed the match in all too much. I felt that in the second half, we came out and we were the team on top. Even before the red card, I felt that like we were the team on top, and I felt that a goal was coming in our way. Maybe that's just me, but if you're a fan of Sheffield Wednesday or a fan of Preston, let me know in the comments down below what you thought of that. It definitely affected Sheffield Wednesday's possession-based game, as soon as they lost their man and went down to 10 men, that meant that they couldn't no longer play their possession-based game, and they had to play more of a counter-attacking style. I admit that their style of play had to change because of the red card, but I didn't feel like it had that much of an impact on the match. I mean, Forestieri, he didn't really do much in the match. In the first half, he had a couple of link-up plays, but in the second half, and for most of the first half, he wasn't really that influential for them. I also thought in terms of Sheffield Wednesday that their goalkeeper, Kieran Westwood, was absolutely fantastic as well. He made some absolutely massive saves, especially in the first half, and Gallagher's set pieces, Westwood was just collecting all of them. He really was a big player for them. I think for Sheffield Wednesday, he's one of their best players. He's definitely a massive player for them. However, his distribution did seem a little bit slow to me. When Sheffield Wednesday were behind, even when they were behind, he still seemed to be taking quite a while with his distribution, so I'm not sure, maybe that's just a little thing that I'm picking up on, but I thought that was a little bit of an issue with him. But apart from that, he made some excellent saves in the match. So guys, to wrap up this review, I have to, of course, give a little brief mention to Simon Grayson, who he's just managed to get 3 years in charge of Preston, and that's absolutely fantastic. From where he's managed to take us from the Wesley days to where we are now is absolutely insane. Never in a million years would I have thought that in such a short turnaround would we have gone from League One relegation scraps to possibly playoff contention in the Championship. So that's what I'd like to get your opinion, guys, on. What do you think this squad can achieve this season? I'd be very interested to know. In my opinion, I think that we should take each game as it comes so far this season now, because I feel like relegation's out of the question. I don't think there's any possibility of us going down now, if I'm honest. We look at it realistically, there's 3 worse teams than us this season, so I think that we take each game as it comes now, and wherever we finish now, in my opinion, is a bonus. Whether that's in the playoffs or not, wherever we finish now is a bonus. We just take each game as it comes. If we end up in the playoffs, if we take each game as it comes, then who knows? We might end up in the playoffs, who knows? I'm not counting that at the moment, but 8 points at the moment, guys. If we manage to get a win against Charlton and then against Cardiff, we'll be in a very decent position indeed, guys. So I'd like to get your opinions in the comments down below on that. So guys, if you are a Preston fan or a Sheffield Wednesday fan, let me know in the comments down below what you did think of the game. I'd be very interested to know. But other than that, guys, make sure you check out all the links in the description down below. Make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. There, you'll be able to see them when I'm uploading and stuff like that, so there's a few benefits of that. My link to my Twitter will be in the description down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you all in the next one.
See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the